This is Monty. He's one of our rescues. We're going to be starting him off in obedience training and hopefully work him up into detection work, tracking, and possibly apprehension work. But he hasn't been fed today, which is when you start marker training, you want to kind of hold off on the food a little bit the night before or the morning of. That way they're a little bit hungry and they're focused for the food a little bit. And the treats that we use are a food source. It's not just a treat. You can actually cut off huge sections and feed it as a whole meal itself. So that's what we're going to be using today to get him really focused. And he's, like I say, he's hungry, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I got him on a long line since we're in a field, and hopefully he won't bolt. But Monty. Yes. Yes. And all this is I'm saying yes and then handing it to him. Yes. But I'm not necessarily coming from one hand or the other. I want to change it up so he doesn't get really aware of one certain hand at a time. So, Monty, yes, yes. And as you progress with this, it's pretty simple. Do this 2 or 3 times for a meal, and just yes and feed, yes and feed, yes and feed. And then you can add things in like only say yes and feed when he makes eye contact with you. So, Monty, yes, yes, yes. 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 It's that simple. Just say yes and feed, and usually 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 sessions of this is enough to really get them to understand that yes means a good thing. Yes. Yes. And if you have a new dog, this is also a good way of becoming friends with them because you're being the provider of their food. Yes. 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 Yes.